You're not towing 3,500 pounds with a Model 3 unless you're crazy or you have a pop-up tent camper that's made of helium. But the person that's looking at this they're a little bit more practically, a little bit more sporty, versus I think the family hauler persona is someone like you just made this decision in your own use case. So talk to us about that.
Sure, so I came from a pickup truck. So now of course we don't have a truck bed in the Model Y, but I was definitely looking for something that had a little bit more space. And I've had the opportunity actually to test drive your Model 3 multiple times, and it was just tight on space, like practical trips to Costco, Sam's Club. You know, I found myself having a difficult time fitting some of those cardboard boxes in there. And then also too, for me, of just passenger space in the back. Like for me, my goal is to have a family in the near future. And so I just figured it'd be easier for car seats and just people in the back seat. Now, of course, the Model 3 can definitely hold all of those things. It's not small by any means. I just prefer a little bit more room.
Makes sense. When you first looked at the vehicles, you were actually leaning towards the Model 3, and I had to talk you out of that because I just could see that that wouldn't be the right fit for you. You started with a Model 3 years ago. I've had a handful of Model 3s, and I had a Model Y. That Model Y was a terrible fit for me. I had it like 6 months and bought it new, and I didn't enjoy it. As someone that enjoys handling, and it wasn't a slow car, but it was like, for me as a driving enthusiast, it felt like everything about it was unnecessarily heavier, slower, larger, in a way that it just didn't feel like it fit me like a glove, and I ended up getting rid of it shortly thereafter. It wasn't that it was too big or I couldn't get used to it, but it was like compromising characteristics when really the only thing I wanted was driving dynamics and whatever. And it's only ever just gonna be me and maybe one other person, so I didn't need all the space. So for me, it was a terrible fit, and I learned that the hard way, and I bought at a really bad time of year when they were super expensive and the tax credit hadn't come back, so I learned my lesson the hard way. But this is a funny thing. The insurance on the Model Y is actually statistically cheaper. So a lot of people don't realize this. Even though the Model Y is a little bit more expensive and it's bigger and all of these different factors, the persona that's buying the Model Y typically tends to be more of a family person. They're more responsible, they have more responsibilities. Where the Model 3s, usually, I guess, insurance companies think they're more of a delinquent like me, and they tend to accelerate harder and get into more accidents. So actually the Model Y can save you a considerable amount per year on insurance, which a lot of people don't realize.